Hello everybody, my name is Ben, also known as Scorpio, and welcome back to another unboxing video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Novostella Smart LED Flood Lights. Novostella were kind enough to send these out to me for unboxing and testing, but this is not a sponsored video, therefore all thoughts and opinions regarding the product are my own. So let's get into it. This particular package contains two of the floodlights, which we'll see shortly, but first of all let's check out the packaging. The box itself is nothing too special, but it does feature some excellent imagery giving a taste of what to expect from the product. From the box we can also see that these floodlights will work with Alexa and Google Assistant, as well as having application control for both iOS and via the Google Play Store, which is great. Now let's take a look at what's inside the box. Again, the packaging is nothing to write home about, but it does do the job. Next up we find the two floodlights, which each have their own power socket, and in my opinion the cables for these are fairly short, especially if placed outdoors, but this can easily be rectified by picking up a cheap cable extension. Finally in the box we also have the expected generic paperwork. I would usually gloss over this part of the unboxing as most of us don't care about the paperwork, however in this case Novostella have done an excellent job at putting together an informative and clear set of instructions which aided the somewhat frustrating product setup, which I'll come to shortly. For now let's take a closer look at the floodlights themselves. These particular lights are made with very durable materials and include a useful bracket for mounting wherever needed. The lights are each 20 watts with an expected yearly energy cost of $2.41, £6.35 or €5.91 if used for 3 hours each day, obviously depending on the local rates and usage. Included for each light is a small antenna for Wi-Fi connectivity. As you'll see shortly, these are easily screwed onto the device. Just so you know, these lights can only connect to 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi networks and will not work with 5 GHz networks, so please double check your network before purchasing the product. Although these lights are marketed as outdoor floodlights, they can also be used in gaming setups, media rooms, living rooms and wherever you wish. This is made possible by the Alexa and Google Smart Feature integration. You are also able to use voice commands to change the colours and scenes of the lights. This also works in conjunction with other lights, in my case with the Nanoleaf light panels, allowing me to create custom scenes that can be activated in seconds with my voice, as you'll see shortly. So when I first powered on the light, it defaulted to 100% brightness, so make sure not to look directly at the light when powering it on. But it is a great first impression to see how powerful these 20-watt lights are. Next, let's take a look at how to connect the lights to the Smart Life app and the Amazon Alexa app. Unfortunately, I didn't have the smoothest experience here, even with the great instruction manual. The system in which you get these lights to connect to your Wi-Fi is rather odd. You have to power on and off the lights via the socket several times until the device begins flashing, although I had a few unsuccessful attempts before they finally became discoverable. After that, everything worked fine. As you can see, it's just a simple process on the phone. Adding the devices to Amazon Alexa was thankfully a much smoother experience than connecting the lights to the Wi-Fi, but all in all it only took just shy of half an hour in my case. Now all of the unboxing and connecting is out of the way, let's see what these lights are actually capable of. The Smart Life app gives you a great amount of control over the lights. You have options for bright white as well as warm light, brightness settings, a great colour wheel for selecting the perfect colour, as well as an editable selection of preset scenes. I'm not too sure how well these colours are going to be reproduced on YouTube, but I have to say that in person, the colours that these lights are producing have an incredible vibrancy. This is something I have now come to expect with various Novostella lighting products. Now let's take a quick look at how these lights respond to Amazon Alexa commands. Alexa, turn on all the lights. As you can see, within a couple of seconds both lights are turned on via the voice command. You are also able to change colour, brightness and scene via the voice commands as well, making the user experience for this product as simple as possible. I think it's great that you also have the Smart Life app as a backup option to change the colours manually if need be. A lot of companies could learn a thing or two from Novostella and the way they give the consumer all of the control in the most simple format possible. As I have a lot of white furnishings in my room, the colours from these floodlights bounce beautifully around the room as shown by my desk. My plan with these lights is to set them up either side of the room to create a two-tone scene that blends together nicely. I'll now leave you with a couple of examples of what these lights are capable of in a gaming or media room environment. Alexa, turn on all the lights. As you can see, the lights can completely transform the room into something quite unique. There are so many possibilities with these lights. You can use them as generic outdoor lights or create your own indoor disco. The choice is really yours. As always, the link for the product is down below. A quick thank you to everyone who watched this video, and thank you for nearly 9,000 subscribers. See you all next time. Bye bye.